So the game we just watched against Shakhtar Donetsk is what the Americans refer to as a baloney or a nothing burger because it was filled with nothing. It was an absolute waste of time. We had so much possession, so much domination of the game, but yet we did nothing with the game. It was absolutely what people will refer to as a bullcrap game. Anyways, the game that we have next is Liverpool. We are going to be reviewing the Shakhtar game and previewing the Liverpool game and also rating the players on today's performance against Shakhtar Donetsk. As always, if you're new or yet to do so, please subscribe and like the video and also give us your own comments about the game in the comment section below. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Daaaft. Hope you're having a beautiful and fantastic day because it was a terrible game of football against Shakhtar Donetsk, the Ukrainian team. A lot of Ukrainian representatives were in the game. We had Andrei Shevchenko, you had Mikhailo Mudrikov all the way from Chelsea to come and see the game just to represent and support their boys, in solidarity. And their fans very, very loud. Apparently, they are all Ukrainian fans in the UK that were able to watch this game. But the game was terrible from an Arsenal perspective because it felt like we had a bone to prove. We had like a bone to pick and something to prove in the first 5 minutes of the game. We came out firing, trying to hammer them. Gabriel Jesus was on fire. Yeah, he was on fire for the first 2-3 minutes. He drilled people, tried to pass, but he couldn't pass to save his life. There was a set piece that Trossard took. He hit the ball into the near post. Calafiori could have done better. All of that in the 5 minutes, but Calafiori obviously skied the ball, and it was not a goal. But apart from that, we're just huffing, puffing. Not very well, by the way. We're just passing and passing. And then the players realized that, Shakhtar Donetsk is actually showing us some respect in this place. They're giving us possession. They were sitting deep, and so we could just pass. You could see Saliba just spray a pass straight to Gabriel Jesus or Thomas Partey when he overlapped to that wing. Calafiori could easily just long the ball and loop it to Gabriel Martinelli. It felt like an easy game, but nothing came of it. If you would imagine that a team that had these statistics, let me tell you the statistics. A team that had these statistics, 13 shots, 5 on target, compared to the 9 from the opposition and 1 on target. And some of those shots came in the last 6 minutes of extra time of 90 minutes, by the way. 56% possession overall. I'm sure the first half we had most of the possession, as well as the opposition play. Donetsk had 44%. We had 603 passes to their 473. So basically, we had almost 200 more passes. My math is bad, but almost 200 more passes than the opposition. We had 2 yellow cards compared to their 1. We had 5 corner kicks compared to their 3. And guess what? If you heard that statistics, you would think that we had actually won the game 3 or 4-0. But no, that was not the case. We actually won by a fluke goal. It was such a fluke goal that the build up to the goal was Calafiori tried to pass the ball to Declan Rice, but it ricocheted off Shakhtar Donetsk player and got to Declan Rice. Declan Rice tried to pass the ball to Martinelli, and the ball ricocheted off a Ukrainian, by Ukrainian I mean Shakhtar Donetsk player, and got to Martinelli. Martinelli shot the ball. It ricocheted off a Shakhtar Donetsk player and went to hit the post and actually went off the back of the goalkeeper into the net. We scored a lucky goal, and that was all we had in the game. A lot of people were wasteful as usual. Pass, wasteful. Rice, Martinelli, Calafiori, Leandro Trossard, and the most wasteful of all was Gabriel Jesus. That guy needs to hit form soon because the starting 11, you would think that will be the starting 11 against Liverpool at the weekend. But anyways, the game was a nothing game and 1-0. We're not going to complain. We are now 4th on the table in the Champions League rankings as it stands. Aston Villa number 1. How long will they remain there? Who knows? But it's a 1-0 game. We're going to take the win, but it was a terrible performance, right? You can't I can't think that based on that performance we're going to be able to win or do something against Liverpool. It was it was that terrible. That's what I can say. Let me come closer a bit. It was that terrible. That terrible. If I'm to do a player rating, I'll say everyone had a good performance. David Raya, good performance. Calafiori, very good performance. Gabriel and Saliba, good performance. Ben White, when he was there for the first half, good performance. Thomas Partey, excellent. Let me not give him excellent, but yeah, well, I think he was very, very good. He was enjoying himself. He had all the space in the middle, so he was pouring, spraying passes, defending, enjoying himself. Excellent performance for Thomas Partey. Declan Rice, good performance. Leonard Trossard, good performance. Martinelli, good performance. Kai Havertz, good performance in the first half, as well as Gabriel Jesus, good performance, even though he was wasteful. The subs that came on, Sterling, all right performance. I was just telling her that all right performance. I don't really remember what he did. It was also very, very wasteful. Who else? Jorginho, for the few minutes that he played, all right performance. Lewis Kelly, good performance. That guy is ready. To me, he's more ready to be in the starting lineup than Ethan Waneri. But people like Ethan Waneri. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the hype, because he was a flair player in the youth academy. But you can see Mouse Skelly. He's very, very dominant. He's not scared of anyone. He's very, very assured on the pitch. I had this conversation with someone before, and he said that maybe because Miles is a defender, he has more control of the ball compared to an attacker. But all of that is just an excuse. Miles Kelly is more ready than one ready to enter the starting 11. But it doesn't matter. I think those were the major subs on the day. Yeah, and that is the player rating. The manager, I would say, meh, all right performance. You could have done better, because I'm worried now that we have no creativity in the team. They showed Odegaard on the bench, like from the box. They showed Karanteni in the box, and they showed Saka from the box as well. Our creativity is lacking, and that is my worry against Liverpool, because we can't play the same way we played today against Liverpool. They are going to finish us. You saw Chelsea try to come and do something at Anfield. They try to play from the back. They try to be expansive. They try to be expressive, but Liverpool picked them apart. Curtis Jones was a man with a mission at Anfield. Obviously, now they're coming to our ground. It's going to be a different kettle of fish. But because we don't have any creativity, I am slightly worried. Hopefully, Saka could be back. Hopefully, he can have some training sessions by Thursday and Friday and can at least give us 50 to 60 minutes, because even if it's just the set pieces that he can give us, we'll be very, very grateful for that. I'm a bit worried about the Liverpool game. Right now, it seems like we've even retrogressed. We are playing like Arteta's first season um, at Arsenal. Yes, we can play from the press, because obviously, like I said earlier, um, Shakhtar Donetsk showed us some respect. And so Arsenal players try to tease them, try to draw them out, really. Try to draw them out and try to play through the press. We still have that element of the game. But in terms of that killer instinct of last season and 2 seasons ago, it is absolutely missing. Kai Havertz is running around like a headless chicken. Gabriel Jesus does his thing, dribble up until the final third, and he can't cross the ball. He had one good cross that he switched to Martinelli, and Martinelli hit the ball straight at the keeper again. I don't know why Martinelli is now hitting the ball straight at keeper. The Martinelli of 2 seasons ago, either near post or far post. But nowadays it's just like, oh, let me try to hit the target and hope something happens. So so he should not feel like, I'm wasting shots here. Pack that to the side. We are terrible at the minute. And if we're not careful, let me not jinx us. All right. So predicted starting 11 against Liverpool is probably going to be the same starting 11 for today, but instead of Ben White, I'm going to play Miles Lewis Skelly. If Jordan Timber is fit, maybe Timber back, but Ben White is still, yeah, he's still a bit shaky. He still needs to be bled in slowly, instead of starting him and taking him off in the 50th or 60th minute. In terms of some overall head-to-head stats against Liverpool, overall this season we've played 8 games, we've won 5, drawn 2, and lost 1. Liverpool, on the other hand, has won 7 and lost one, which was against Nottingham Forest 1-0. We all remember that game, right? In terms of the form coming into the season, into this game, in the last 5 games, Arsenal has won three, drawn one, and lost one against Bournemouth. Whereas Liverpool, on the other hand, apart after their loss against Nottingham Forest, they've won the remaining four that they've played. Chelsea being one of them. In terms of our overall meeting, overall head to head, we've played Liverpool 51 times in the Premier League and we've won 15 compared to their 17. We've drawn 19 times. And since Mikel Arteta took over, I think we've played a few games. This is 4 plus 3. We've met 7 times. We've lost on 4 occasions. We've won twice and drawn twice. At the Emirates, since Arteta took over, we've met 4 times, lost twice, and won twice. And the 2 times we won was February this year, February 2024, where we won 3-1. Liverpool had the red card, as well as in 2022, where we won 3-2 at the Emirates. We drew in 2023, home and away. We drew home and away in 2023 last season. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. Anslot is not playing. The boys are pouring. Salah is on form. Szoboszlai is on form. Gravenberch is on form. Van Dijk is playing the game of his life. Konate is playing the game of his life. Curtis Jones playing the game of his life. Cody Gakpo causing menace. Nunez coming from the bench sometimes is a menace. Like it's a worrying game at the weekend against Liverpool, and I don't see how we are going to survive. Obviously, I'm going to hope that we win. I'm going to hope that we do something, but it's going to be a tight one. Not the way we are playing right now. Arteta, make things happen, please. Do some tweaks. Be more resolute. I know Liverpool game is going to be slightly different from the Shakhtar game, but I'm just thinking if Shakhtar gave us all this possession, gave us all this respect, and we couldn't bury them, Liverpool is not going to give us that chance. Salah is scoring and assisting for fun at the minute. We don't have Saka. We don't have Odegaard. We don't have Saliba. It's going to be peak. But yeah, you let me know what you think in the comment section below, what you think about the Shakhtar game, your predictions for the Liverpool game. And please press the subscribe button if you're new or yet to do so. Like the video and also check out Scatteryan podcast. It's available right now. The latest episode is How Democracy. Is it really democracy? But yeah, please check that out as well. Thank you very much. This has been Daaaft. Until the next time, stay safe, stay curious, question everything. Come on, the Arsenal. Hopefully, win against Liverpool. Let's catch you after the Liverpool game. See ya. Psst, psst. Oi. Subscribe. Press subscribe. Thank you.